Yeah, man, through sickness and health, to death do us part. I'm gonna get out here and create, build. Matter of fact, run the type. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. I am your host, Inside Speaks, and guess what we're doing today? Today we are talking about battling forward through sickness and health. That's right, we married to the game. We locked in, man. When there's things that we want to do or we are determined to get done, we do not allow sickness to stop us. But let me tell you something. Let me give you a little story that happened yesterday. Yesterday, man, I was not feeling it. Now y'all know I normally get up around 3:30 in the morning every morning. It's a real routine for me. I get up, you know what I mean, and do what I gotta do, prep to do this show, you know what I mean, do my recording and get it ready, edit by 7 o'clock, the new videos up, and then by the time 7 o'clock is already here, the video that I edited for the next day is already prepared and it's already uploading on YouTube, right? So yesterday, my body was like, it's time for you to sit down. Now, Martin, right? And I get that, but when I say I wanted to work on getting back outside, doing all these type of things, man, while iterating doing this show, I'm telling you guys, I was battling through it. I'm gonna show a few clips, you know what I mean? Then we'll come right back to it. Watch this. Always getting stuff at the front door. Here I go. Oh, you did? You get this? Okay. So I'm finna eat the salad now. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got two things of salad.
How long does the
About to have me some salad.
okay.
Just got off the bike tank. Yeah. Yeah. Make it happen. Not only that, getting in here, and we are working on putting this new the shower joint in here. Get some rod in, come back, still gotta put some work in. Then we gotta do an episode for tomorrow. So we see y'all 7 o'clock. Yeah. Matter of fact, today is the episode out right now. Man, you can see the sweat, man. You can tell my body was tired. Now, I'm gonna give you this. I did got out there and did my mountain biking. I'm incorporating the mountain biking in now with the hammock camping, with the rucksacking. You know what I mean? Listen, I love being outside, man. And one thing I learned from my grannies and grandparents on both sides of the family, you know, back in the day, man, sweat it out, man. And listen, you could tell by that, yeah, I was sweating it out. But here's the thing: when you got things that you got to do, and you're married to the game, locked into the game, and you're just saying, hey, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to help my partner, my spouse, get what she needs going. At the same time, she'll do the same thing for me. Sometimes sickness want to throw a little wrench in there, but at the same time, we keep going. Now, Lauren, this is how I work, right? Just to enlighten a few people. When I'm not feeling good and not doing too well, I still got that drive. I still got that fight in me. But let me tell you something. Ooh, I could be me. I could be a big baby. Yeah, I say it like that. I could be a big baby. I don't be wanting to be bothered. I don't want to be doing nothing. I'll let that phone sit. I don't want to answer the phone. I would literally watch that phone ring and be like, not today. Not today. Today, I'm gonna knock out what I gotta knock out, do what I gotta do, and then I'm finna lay down. Damn what everybody think. Damn how anybody feeling. And you gotta have that type of mentality, man, when you are on a mission to keep things going, to keep peace in your household, you know what I mean? Especially in my world,
You know what I mean? Angel always doing these things, man. She's always helping people doing it. So while she's doing that, I have to kind of shift and push the things that I like to do at my place of peace. I have to kind of push to the side to make sure she's straight. At the same time, find moments and time for me to do things that I'm doing. As you saw in the video, when I did mountain biking, riding out there doing things, I had to come back and still fix the shower head.
Look at that baby blow. Woo, and it's hot.
All right, fix the shower head. Once the shower head was fixed, I was all right, bet. Now I can go ahead and go relax. Nope, I really can't do that because we got to get ready for this weekend, right? And this is something that I have learned over time, man. You make time for things that you want to do. You know what I mean? We don't make time for things that we don't want to do, you know? And being the person that I am, I could be very, very blunt and be like, hell no, we ain't doing none of that. But in your relationship, you got to learn to compromise. Or, I don't even like the word compromise, but you got to do that. You got to come to terms with things. All right, this is what you want to do. All right, bet, cool. Let's go ahead and make it happen. All right, how can I help with this? All right, yesterday I had to get out here and do some cooking, right? Ain't no problem with cooking and like that, but what she didn't realize, I was not feeling it. I wasn't feeling good. But, you know, it's like, damn. And she had gotten in there actually early and started cleaning up the stove and stuff like that. But, you know, she started working on the book and then she had to go get the kids. Like, man, let me go ahead. Even though I'm not feeling good, let me go ahead and get up. I even called her, hey, man, what you need me to do? Boom, boom, boom. She was like, man, you know, you mind just starting the noodles up, you know, so we can go ahead and have this food, which you guys will see right here as I'm watching the Man on Fire series.
Haven't even taken off our gear. The second he get the okay, you got your mom on the satellite phone. He said he didn't even know how you got stuck on it, but it was the only thing you wanted to hear before you went to bed.
We'll talk about that a little bit too. Watching the Man on Fire series, I remember eating what we was cooking, right? But before we could even cook the food, I had to finish cleaning the stove. Remember, I'm not feeling good. I am not feeling it, y'all. And people keep calling, right? So it's like, all right, we go ahead and knock the stove out. We knock the stove out, boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? And made the food. Now, normally Angel gets back here around a certain time with the kids and she wasn't here. And it was just like, where you at? You know, they didn't call. And now people are showing up, dropping things off. And I'm not knowing what's going on. So now I'm getting a little frustrated. I'm getting a little irritated. Because as a veteran, I like to know what the hell going on. I do not like surprises, right? I just don't like surprises. You know what I mean? You just never know how I will react. You know what I mean? Especially when people come knock on the door. Anyways, with that being said, it is moments and battles like that, y'all, that you always have to come back to center. You always have to attempt to come back to, like, all right, man, let's just eliminate the things that ain't important right now. Let's work on the things that are, right? Instead of catching this attitude like I would normally do, like, man, F all this. I had to say, man, let's tighten up, man. It's something she want to do. Let's lock in. Because when there's things that I want to do, you know, there's always tug and pull, you know what I mean? But being the person I am, it's like, man, I don't be wanting to argue. I don't get into it. Let's go ahead and get this stuff done. That's something that we got to do in life. We always got to tug and pull in life. So what I'm saying today, you got to find that fight. You got to know what's important. You got to learn how to separate what's not important. Period. Each and every morning I'm up doing this thing because one, I said I was going to do it, and I'm a man of my word. I stick to what I'm going to do, and I don't just falter from it unless it's something that is hindering me or becoming a problem. Yeah. So shout out to Angel, man. She's just a kind soul. I'm one of them people to tell you hell no. Angel's one of them ones who's going to be like, well, let me think about it. You know, this is cool. Let me go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? I took that cape off a long time ago. Y'all, so if y'all still wearing that Superman cape, you might want to take it off. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, when you don't feel good and you're not really into it, separate the things that are not important to you and work on the things that you got to do. It's Inside, man. Here, back with another video, man. Locking in with you guys, man. It's Military Veterans Point of View.